Hello. So I've just finished the third and final day of the Nordic Games conference and had a really good day, really successful day of meetings, which is left me in a good mood. I'm feeling relatively inspired, and because of that, I'm going to share a really interesting sales tip for you that will make your conversions explode. Make no doubt about it. This singly will add so much value to your sales process. It's ridiculous. And it's a really simple tip, but I can guarantee you that nobody uses this. 0.1% of salespeople actually use this. And what it is when you leave the event and you sort of go back into the office on the Monday and you do your general follow-up stuff, don't send a generic text-based email. Send a video. Send a video of you personally following up with the prospect. And I'll tell you why, because when you're at an event, the thing that makes this ultimately work, and it's the same, not just at an event, but generally for face-to-face sales, you get a unique opportunity to physically look your prospect in the eye. You get to shake their hand, you get to touch them, you get to portray real life emotion, which is one of the biggest selling factors. Sales is based on emotion. So you get to do that personally when you're face to face with someone, and that's so much more difficult when you're trying to converse via email or phone or Skype or whatever the normal medium or mode of conversation or communication is for you. You will not be able to portray the same emotion as you do in person. So to give you a really interesting tip, on the Monday, and I, like I said in the previous email, follow up with the prospect firstly on the day, and that doesn't have to be a full proposal or sort of delivering on the promises that you made in the event. That can literally be sharing value, thanking them for their time, and then sort of setting up expectations for your follow-up process. So giving them a day or some time that you've committed to actually finishing the proposal or sending over the required information or to do the next steps. Something as simple as that. It's about touching base and, like I said, share a piece of valuable content. But on the Monday that you get back in the office or whatever day it is, simply with your smartphone, just walk around your office. It doesn't have to be in the middle of Times Square. It doesn't have to be in the most scenic of places. It can be a real life setting. Make it genuine, and physically record on your phone a simple message. Hey John, great to meet you last week. I really appreciate your time. Look, I just wanted to touch base with you, and look, I'm missing you, so to speak. Something funny, something like that. And what I just wanted to mention, John, was because I was speaking to Jeff in my team about our conversations, and he had a really great idea. So why don't we just jump on a phone call quick Wednesday, Jeff, because I've got some exciting news. John wants to jump on the call as well. It'd be a good time for you to meet him, because ultimately he's part of the team that you'll be working with. So look, drop me an email, let me know a time that suits, and I look forward to speaking with you then. Something as simple as that. And look what I did there. I was able to get another time for you to speak with the prospect, and that's ultimately how you close them. You've got to get that person back on the phone. By doing this with video, you have so much more of a chance to convert, because in the same way when you met them face to face, you're portraying real life emotion. They're seeing your face, which is real estate in itself. It's an asset. It's you. It's the person that they're doing business with. You're not a person that's just sat behind a computer screen. You're a real physical life person, right? Which sounds obvious, but you try expressing serious emotion in an email, it's more or less impossible. So pulling out your smartphone, once again appreciating them or thanking them, so to speak, for their time, and then give them something interesting. Say that you've spoken to whoever in your team. Be creative. Think of something that you can give them for free. Think of some help that you can give them. Bring another member of the team in. Start integrating them with your team and building more of a relationship, across your company with the prospect. Because again, then they're in their head, they're thinking, I've got a relationship with Josh, I've now got a relationship with Jeff. These guys really care about me. And I promise you, test it. Write them an email first. Write an email to a prospect saying, great to meet you. I've spoken with Jeff on our team. He wants to, also have a conversation with you because we've been discussing some ideas and we've got a few really exciting options that I wanted to share with you before we send over our proposal. Something like that. And then do it by video. And I guarantee you video wins. You don't need to be a videographer. You know, you don't need to put, you know, really awesome slides, transitions, and make it a really sparkly video. You know, something as simple as this, you know, literally you in front of a smartphone, you know, walking around, sat in a chair, you know, a genuine environment, but just make sure that you portray, you know, the emotion, that the reason that person bought into you at the event, you know, showcase that. You know, it's really, really simple. But yeah, give it a go. You know, that's basically it for now. It was only a short one, but I promise you, you know, this is one of the biggest ways, or the quickest ways to improve your conversions. This will take you from, I don't know, 20% or 10% that you're probably at right now. It will double it. You know, it really will double it. So try it. Let me know how it goes, and best of luck.